I am Coach Jhasmin Player, and I've got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keys and queens go hard. Rise a star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, say go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT Nation! Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, y'all. It is season 4, 2024, the year of the Mamba. It's Mambas only around this thing, ladies and gentlemen. KT and I, we are working hard. We are combing this nation and we are finding rising stars, super sensation, future phenoms, coaches who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to be a player no more. Yeah! We're about to give it to y'all, ladies and gentlemen. I need, if you're wearing that orange and black, I need y'all to make some noise for one of your very own coming out of Bay City, Texas. 10 years in the game, but she's all things hoop from playing professionally here in the WNBA to overseas all around the country. And now she is back here as the associate. That's right, the associate head coach at Oklahoma State University. Cowboys, pistols firing. Let's make some noise for Coach Jhasmin Player. Coach Player, how you doing today?
I'm chilling. I appreciate that, John. I'm really excited to be here, man. I'm super excited.
Coach, you don't understand how big of a fan you are, a fan we are of yours. You made an impact on this show in more ways than you know. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. But Cowboys, if this is your first time watching the show and checking out the platform, welcome to the SLT Sports Life Talk experience. I am your host, the mouth of the South B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the logo, the man with the cap, the quiet storm. Shh. The head coach KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great, B. Jones, but Coach Player, we're family, right? We're family, right? So, B. Jones, you know I got to put on the spot because this show has been done like a long time ago because somebody just left us on red on Instagram. But you know what?
Dog red.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But we got it here now, B. Jones, so no hard feelings. I'm feeling great. Let's turn up for Oklahoma State. This is the second time that we've been to Oklahoma State, though, B.
Second or third? Hey, Oklahoma State is showing some love.
It's just a second because we had Galbraith.
Yeah, Mia Galbraith. You know Mia? Is Mia right there? She's a freshman? Yeah.
That's my girl.
Yeah, she came on. She was the first person to really tell us, like, hey, Oklahoma State is cooking up some good stuff. Y'all got to check us out. All right, y'all, let's get this show cracking. Coach Player, before we get this ride going, you know what you do when you first day. You get in the car and you about to have a long journey. You gotta take that right hand. You gotta reach over that left shoulder. Come on, Coach Player, do it with us.
I got you.
All right, you need to grab that strap and buckle up. Click. Clack, let's go. Turn up the noise, turn up the volume. Here we go, Coach. We start the shows out in 2024 with a segment called The Moment of Truth. The rules are super simple, Coach Player. We need you to give us 3 facts about yourself. KT and our job, we're going to figure out 2 of those facts will be truths, and 1 of those facts will be a fib, all right? Will be a lie. So the goal is Kevin and I are going to guess the 2 truths to see how well we did our research. And we're going to leave that little fib out there hanging, okay, Coach?
Okay.
All right, let's go, Kevin. Give me 5, bro. We need all the good luck we need.
What's our record? Are we 6-11 or 6-10?
6-11.
Ooh,
We
Lord.
struggling. We on a 3-game lose streak. It's new. It's new to the show, Coach. It's new to the show. It's just February. Y'all wait. We're gonna be cooking by the time AAU season get around here. All right, here we go, Coach. Give us the 3 facts. I'm ready.
All right. Video gamer. I'm a video gamer. I raise pit bulls. I raise pit bull puppies, and I am an avid reader. Those are the 3.
Goodness, she didn't go easy on us at all, KT.
Well, look in the background. We can get 1.
Yes, good point, KT.
Legend of one. Legend of one.
Good point. Okay,
so she's a reader, so we got that.
So you're gonna go with that one, and you can't have a last name like Player. I just feel like that sets you up to play video games. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm Player X or J Player.
But no,
raising pit bulls. See, my thing about raising pit bulls, she a coach, KT. She been traveling for the last 7-8 years. You really can't spend time. But raising pit bulls.
She was younger though. She could have raised pit bulls.
You know what, Kevin? I feel like you want me to go that direction.
No, don't put this on me. No.
You know, I'm gonna go with my first instinct. I'm gonna say that, Coach, you play video games. Tell us the truth, Coach.
All right, 2 truths. Play video games, big Madden girl, and I'm an avid reader.
There we go.
I do not raise pit bulls.
See, you almost lost for us, KT.
No, don't put that on me. I was hey.
Hey, you know what that means, Kevin? We back in that win column.
7-11.
Back no little joke. I knew this show was gonna be special, ladies and gentlemen. All right, OSU, let's pay the bills. Let's get this thing cracking. We need y'all love. We need y'all support. Y'all ain't done nothing but show us love all 2023 during the takeover tour. But now we got to move this boulder up this mountain and take women's game to a whole nother level. And we can't do it without you. Every story is important. Every story is inspirational, motivational, impactful. So we need you to do the big 3, the Sports Life Talk 3. That's right. We need you to smash that subscribe button and become a part of our family. We need you to hit that like button as many times as Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk will let you. So this show will just bubble all the way up to the top of the algorithm. And number 3, last but not least, we need you to share it with everybody. And you know what, Kevin? I'm gonna step it up on this one. Mia, you are in that locker room with all of your teammates. I need every young lady on the OSU team to be following us and subscribe.
Before you do that, I thought it was Maya.
It's Maya. You're right. My bad. Maya. You're right.
It's spelled Mia.
It's spelled Mia.
Yeah, it's Maya.
It's spelled Mia, but it's right. Thank you for the correction, KT. She still plays, sis. You know I love you, Maya. But I need you to spearhead the charge in that locker room. Coach Player. Is Coach Hoyt? Is the rest of that staff? Is the rest of Cowboy Nation going to show us some love?
They will. We step up. We show out. We ride for one another. So
I like that. Giddy up, Cowboy Nation. Here we go on the count of 3. Let's do it like we true to it. 1, 2, 3. Boo! I wish I knew the Oklahoma State fight song, KT, because I can hear it going off in my head right now. I just can't sing it because y'all score a lot of touchdowns in football. But hey, all right, y'all, we appreciate if you did any of those 3 things. It means a lot to us. KT and I, we consider you family. As a matter of fact, we don't do fans around Sports Life Talk. We don't do followers. We gonna say that to all those other podcasts. We only do family around here. Coach Player, what's your favorite emoji when you sending a message out to the recruits or to your other coaches? What's the favorite emoji that you're using right now?
I'm crying laughing. I am crying laughing. That's my number 1. This emoji.
All right, well, drop that crying laughing emoji in the chat if you did any of those 3 things, just so we can reach out and tell them what, KT?
Thank you.
Thank you. That's right. All right, Coach Player, we waited a long time for this moment. I'm about to get emotional because it came here just, hey, Mama, look what we did. Look, we got him, Mama. Hey, we finally got here, and this is going to be a banger. Coach, we got to tell them a little bit about who you are, and the only way we can do that is take you through the Sports Life Talk initiation.
All right, Coach. First of all, your last name is dope. I needed that last name. I may change my name.
Right?
I may change my stage name to something with Player in it. All right, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Music artists. Okay. I'm going to go Beyonce. Her husband, Jay-Z. I will go Wayne.
The Louisiana?
It's only one Wayne B. Stop.
The Louisiana. Take a turn. Really, really big Kirk Franklin fan. Love Kirk Franklin. And probably J. Cole. So that's probably in the top 5 list.
Coach Player ain't playing.
Yeah.
Hey, we work hard, but we play harder around this joint. Come on, KT. I love that list, fam.
Man, her top 5 went from silver to gold, B. Jones. Goodness, that was a good one. You see what I did there, B?
Silver and gold. Hey, I like that one, KT.
All right, Coach. What we like to do, we like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5.
Okay.
But that top 5 was amazing, B. Jones. So she's only been coaching 10 years, right?
And it feels like it's been forever. She made that kind of impact on the game.
But I can't give her anything less than 10, or I can't give her 10. It has to be more.
Okay. Talk to us.
Trust your Louisiana math. So what's 10 times 2, sir?
20.
Let's go.
Let's go!
I don't know how many that was. I hope it was 20.
we gonna find out in post-production.
Good. We may be getting fined for that one. All right. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
Superhero. I was not a very big superhero girl. I'm gonna say Catwoman only because I don't even know if she qualifies, but Halle was Catwoman. Love the movie. I'm going with her.
B. Jones, give her 5 more. No, give her 5 more.
That's Kevin's favorite.
Man,
Kevin is a big Halle Berry fan.
I believe y'all know everything in this house right now. The Halle Berry.
Honey, I'm not coming home with. Put your mother on the phone.
It was a nice run. All right, so the reason why we asked the superhero question because we see coaches as superheroes. So with that said, what would your theme song be?
Ooh, play me my theme music. Okay, I'm going Power, Kanye West.
No, one man should not have all this power. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Power, Kanye.
Work it, baby. Work it. Bigger, faster, stronger.
Yeah, I'm going Power.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I do too. So if you could shadow anyone for a week and learn from them, they could be the dead or alive. Who would it be and why?
Shadow for a week. I want to shadow a coach. I want to shadow a woman. I want the coach to be a woman. It may be either Coach Stringer or Tara Vanderveer.
Ooh.
Coach Mulkey, spent a lot of time with Coach Mulkey, so I've kind of been there. I've kind of done that, and so I just want to make sure it's a woman. I mean, Coach Saban just retired. I love Coach Saban, but woman. I want it to be a woman.
All right. So, what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Easy, discipline. You get in. You get out of it what you put into it, and you got to have some discipline to get something out of it. And so it's discipline.
All right, so we got a running debate on our show where I want to be a singer, B. Jones wants to be a dancer. So you got to break the tie for your episode.
Okay.
Would you rather be a Oh my God! Would you rather be a singer or a dancer?
Okay, I'm at the age where I need to do as much as possible to stay active. So I should say dancer, but I'm gonna say singer. I just rather sing.
I knew when you said gospel, you was gonna choose singing because it ain't nothing like singing gospel in the car by yourself.
I'm going.
The clouds open up. Angels hear you singing when you're singing gospel in the car by yourself.
I'm going singer for sure.
Well, B. Jones, that's one more for the singers. Oh, that was wrong. All right, so B and I, we're going to produce a movie that's centered around you. The one thing that we're missing is a lead actress. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
I'm going to go. The easy answer is Sanaa Lathan. She's shown us how to play a basketball player. So I'm gonna go with Sanaa. But if I didn't go with somebody famous, I'm going Hannah Gusters. That's on my team right now from Dallas, and we're just gonna make it a comedy because she'll make it hilarious.
But that's a good one. But man, that Sanaa Lathan, you didn't mention Sanaa Lathan and Halle Berry. B. Jones, I'm trying to stay professional, but Coach is not allowing me to do that.
I hope your wife don't watch this episode.
Me either, because I may be moving to Oklahoma State. All right, so when we come down there to watch y'all play, what is that one food spot you're going to recommend? What is your go-to meal there?
Okay, I will say the Garage. It's a hamburger spot, only in Oklahoma. I think there are only like 5 locations, but there's one here in Stillwater, right on campus. And they have, I usually just get a bacon cheeseburger, but they have a peanut butter burger. Super fire. I don't do it often. I've done it. I don't do it every time I go, but it's great burger. And it's just called a peanut butter burger.
I've never eaten at the Garage, but I can certify. I just had my first peanut butter burger. It's a company down here that just released that on their menu. I think it's called the Lazy Dog. Kevin, you ever seen the Lazy Dog? They got a peanut butter and jelly burger, and it's fire. It's something about the peanut butter
and jelly,
and it's with bacon on it, and it comes with bacon on it. It's great. It's crazy, KT, and it works. It absolutely works.
It works.
I'm gonna let y'all have that.
Dropped one too.
Sonic got peanut butter. I ain't eating no peanut butter out of Sonic. I'm sorry.
I'm not either, but they just dropped one. I saw the commercial yesterday.
I get them tater tots though, but
get you some chili cheese tater tots, B. Okay, let's get back on track because y'all got right? Y'all play too much. All right, so meet Jhasmin Player, the dynamic force on the sidelines of Oklahoma State's basketball team. With a passion for the game and a playbook that is as thrilling as her last name suggests, Coach Player is here to turn court strategies into an art form. Get ready for a slam dunk episode with Coach Jhasmin Player at the helm. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Coach Player, welcome to the show. I'm super excited about having you on this show. Coach, I'm going to validate a little bit here because with KT and I, we first decided to do the You Got Next platform. We were kind of born in COVID, right? We were like, how can we make a difference? What can we do? Kevin has been a big fan of the game for a long time. First thing we do is we go to IG, we go to Twitter, and we start trying to find influencers. We start trying, like, who are impactful people in the game of basketball? Now, keep in mind, I don't know women's basketball like KT, right? KT knows everybody, and I came across a video of yours. Didn't have any idea who you was, Coach. Yeah. And you were talking directly to the kids, and you was like, kids, listen to me now. If you was just teaching them life lessons. You were like, this is coming from a former player. I'm a coach now. This is unscripted, y'all. This ain't got nothing to do with Oklahoma State. I'm telling y'all this because I love y'all and I want to see y'all be successful. Yeah. And I said, she gets it. She is important. I don't know who she is, but you the truth. And then I went to KT. I said, KT, look at this account here. She dropping diamonds. I mean, she dropping gems. And KT was like, bro, that's Jhasmin Player, bro. She's playing Baylor. She a dog. I'm like, oh my goodness. So we've been trying to get you on the show for almost 2.5, 3 years. So this showed me.
B. Jones, why didn't we have her on the show earlier? What did she do to us?
Some of these coaches don't check their DMs. I'm sorry.
But I will say this, B. Her head coach said yes, she would do the show.
We gonna get JC. We gonna get JC.
She said she would do it, but I guess it's something that's going on at Oklahoma State because we on red again. But
JC is swamped. I'm glad, but JC's the same. If y'all see JC with me, text messages are wild. It's a wild place.
But you know what though, Coach? Yeah. As soon as we shook your hand though. And you was like, oh, I know who you guys are. Yeah. You showed us nothing but love. So Kevin, get off of Coach Player. Let's tell him the story, Coach. Let's tell him the story. We're going to tell him your way. You got a very illustrious career, Coach. You've been around. Who would have ever thought that basketball would have took you around the country and to some of the rooms and some of the gyms that you've had the opportunity to see? Let's take them back to the beginning. Every superhero has that origin story. Yeah. Tell us your origin story. When did you start playing basketball? And when did you fall in love with the game?
Young, man. When I was young, grew up in Bay City, Texas, south of Houston. And when I was younger, I tried a lot of sports. I tried softball. Of course, elementary school, we're playing soccer. I tried dance. I tried everything. And then my dad signed me up for basketball, just randomly. She needs to go do something. And it's like, it's weird. And you guys are really good in this space. And sometimes when it's your gift, you don't need a lot of practice. It just comes naturally. And I don't ever remember being a bad basketball player. It's the craziest thing, but I don't remember traveling. Usually little kids double dribble and travel, but it came so naturally to me. I never remember doing that. It was like it just was the smoothest transition for me. And I was okay. I don't know how I learned how to play or how I learned the rules. It just, when I started playing, when I was like 9 or 10, it was just the smoothest thing for me. And so I started really young. Had a coach that worked at the plant with my dad, and I'll never forget him. He didn't have kids. He and his wife were retired, and they just wanted to give back to the community. His name was Coach Butch. He was the first coach I'd ever had in basketball. Probably had no clue what he was doing, but he showed up and he opened the gym and we ran through some drills or whatever, and I'll never forget it. And so I remember the game, being a player really young. I also remember my first coach. So it's kind of full circle for me, because I don't know if he knew what was going on, but he showed up every weekend and we got snacks and we got to play and we got to have fun. And so from then on, I've always loved it. 2 really great parents who took the time and had the finances to invest in me and my career, and they loved it, and they weren't too overwhelming, or, they just wanted their kid to do what I enjoyed doing, and they followed me and helped me pursue my passion, and it turned into this. I never thought it would be here. When I was young, it was like watching N1 mixtapes and slam ball.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm a coach at Oklahoma State. So it's really cool.
Well, you bust your butt to get there, Coach. So we're going to get to that coaching journey, but I got to ask you, because it very rarely we get to get somebody on the show who really truly was a dog. I'm talking about you was a monster on that court. Now, I watched your highlights, and I had to make sure I was looking at the right highlights, because I thought over and over again I was looking at Simone Augustus highlights. Coach, did you try to base your game off the Simone Augustus?
Let me tell you, okay, I'm going to take us away and segue us a little bit. When I was in college, I was a freshman. I wasn't playing much. Simone Augustus bust our tails. And I knew then I shouldn't be playing. We went to LSU and we played. And I was like, man, I'm a freshman. I'm not playing. But Simone put a show on like I had never seen before. And I was like, honestly, Coach Mulkey, I'm not ready for that. Like, I'm not anything like Simone. But no, I mean, the crazy thing is I grew up and I didn't watch enough ball. At my age, we were outside. You learn from like who you hooping with outside. Whoever those people were is how I learned the game. When I got older and got to college, I could say, oh, okay, I want to hoop like Deanna Nolan. Or, oh, okay, Simone is this. I'm kind of like that. And so then I was able to pattern my game around people. But when I was young, I was just going outside, and whoever the best player was, whatever he or she did, I want to learn how to do that. And I just kept adding. And this is, I'm not from the best neighborhood. This is your neighborhood dealer, your neighborhood, person who works at the grocery store, just whoever it is that was at the gym that day. It was a guy who used to come and he worked with my dad. He was about 6'6", biggest guy I knew at that age. He looked like Santa Claus, but he had a hook shot. And I was like, well, that's new. Like, that's cool. I want to learn how to do that. And then it just kept stacking up. Now I'm in college with a hook shot randomly, but that's how it grew.
Well, I love getting offensive players on the show, because that's when you watch people highlight films or when you watch people's training tapes, we always doing dribbling drills and we doing shooting drills, right? Yeah. But you don't never see defensive drills. Why? Yeah. Because defense is pure heart. Yeah. Defense is pure. How bad do you want it, and who do you want to be? And Coach Player, you made a name for yourself in the basketball circles for playing defense, and that's a rare breed. Why did you focus so much on your defense, and why did that become a staple in your game?
When I got to college, you realize quickly that everyone is as big, everyone is as fast, everyone is as strong. And there were people that were more skilled than I was. Like I had a teammate who was an inch or two taller with a beautiful J. And I was like, well, I'm not that. So all I could do was try to lock her up in practice. And so then I learned, like, okay, in order for me to get on the court, because they don't need me to score it. They don't need to run sets for me to score it. I need to figure out a way to score it without her having to call something for me. How? Get a steal and go get a layup. Get an offensive rebound, get a putback. So then I learned to do the dirty work.
Yeah, I like that, Coach. Now, is that your style of coaching? Because I know JC's offensive. She used to be a beast, right? She could cook. So are you bring the defensive attitude and mindset to that coaching staff?
A little bit of both. I mean, you learn how to guard it just with people that you work with and work for. You learn different things, and so right now, I am obsessed with knowing everything about offense. Defense came more naturally and easier to me.
Right.
And so I can do that. Like, get in a gap, get in a passing lane. Are we going to front the post, 3/4 of the post, play behind the post? Like, what are we doing here? But offensively, it's now I'm looking across like, okay, who do I want to pick on? And how am I going to pick on you? Like, how am I going to get you guarding her so I can go get me a layup or I can get that player's best shot? And so now, like, I have files and files and files of just offense.
Well,
like
Coach,
everybody I like, different people. It's fun. It's fun.
This conversation can become an entire coaching clinic for people who want, because your game acumen is crazy. You can tell the sky's the limits for you. But we got to talk about the coaching journey, because people are watching this. They like, how did she get there? And I want to follow in that path. So, Coach, you had a great career playing basketball. You played 1 year with the Atlanta Dream. You playing overseas in Portugal, or you all over the place. And but you decided to put down the ball and pick up the whistle. What was the deciding factor that made that decision, and how hard was that transition for you?
So here's a quick version of the story. I played overseas for 2 years, and then I had one of the guys who coached me when I was at Baylor randomly called and was like, will you come coach at Maine with me? And I think I was his only former player crazy enough to do it, and I was like, well, sure, for no reason. And now I know that it was divine. It was divine timing. It was a decision that was made before me and for me. And so I went, and when I went, because I don't have a reason why I did it. I could have just kept hooping. And so I went over to Maine for 2 years, and most people from Texas, I'm from the beach, and most people wouldn't go to Maine, but I did it, and I had the best time of my life there. So I coached there for 2 years, and I was playing against our players every day, and I was like, okay, one of these things isn't going to last forever, and it's playing. So I need to go play for as long as I can, and if I ever want to coach, I can always go back to that. So then I went back, and then I played overseas for 4 more years, and that was with my stint with the Dream. And then when I was overseas, I started coaching little kids. Now, these are little Portuguese kids, so they don't speak English. I'm just coaching with love. They're it's a funny story. One of these kids is actually a player at UConn now. When she was 10 or 11, I was coaching her. Yeah, it's a crazy story, right? She was 10 or 11. I was coaching her in Portugal, and now she's at UConn. Didn't speak any English. We loved the game, right? It was universal. And then I came back, and then I went back to Maine, and I spent 2 more years there where I really started getting some skins on the wall and learning how to recruit and learning how to coach. And then, the journey has been around. I went to Loyola Marymount, spent a couple of years at Kansas. You're at SMU in Dallas, and now I'm at Oklahoma State.
So basically, that whole Euro step is it translates. It don't matter what language it is. That handsy work for everybody. Now we got to talk about it, because I opened this whole thing up with the dialogue about your social media presence and how you're giving back to the game, not just at a practice and in the game and coaching, but you are literally taking time out of your schedule. Which, shout out to all you college coaches. I don't know how y'all do it. People think that that's a sexy. I want to be a coach. You might want to shadow a coach for a week before you say you want to be a coach. I still got blisters on my butt from last year in Chicago at them tournaments from 12 and 13 hours a day. But Coach, so tell us why is it so important for you to give back to the game with your experience, with your experiential knowledge? Why do you take the time out to give those messages and to the parents and to the players?
It's natural to me. It's just there are some things that I go through on a day-to-day, conversations I have with players, conversations I have with players' parents, where I'm like, oh, you didn't know this. Oh, if you didn't know this, then maybe someone else doesn't know this. Because to me, it's, I've been through it. It's kind of second nature to me. And so sometimes it's something I read, something I see, but most of the times, I go through it every day with my kids. I'm in it with them. We're watching film. We're getting in the gym. We're crying after the game when you don't play well. We're crying after the game where you reach a milestone you never thought you would reach. And so for me, it's just whatever I can share, I want to leave this world empty. I want to leave this game, every single thing I have, and whoever finds it useful, it's yours to have. Because what's the point in hoarding it? Keep secrets for what? It's basketball. There is nothing new going on here. And so why would I hold on to it?
Yeah, I recommend everybody who's watching this that you're a player, you're a parent. If you want to play, I don't care if you want to play Tiddlywinks or JUCO, community college, NAIA, you need to go check out the Player Way on Twitter or X now and listen to some of these gems that Coach is dropping. Now, Coach, we know Coach Noble's daughter. I know she used to play at Oklahoma State. We know Maya now. We've been blessed to learn a little bit about Oklahoma State. But if I were to get these players, on the microphone and they tell us about Coach Player, what are they going to tell us about your coaching style? What are they going to tell us about Jhasmin Player in the locker room, in the bus?
Fun. They'll say fun, but when it's time to get intense, very intense. But I know one thing they will say is I have their back. Like, I don't care what it is. Like, look, what we doing? What do we need? Who do we need to call? Like, I have your back. Like, when it's, some people can have your back when things are good, and when it's time to make decisions, call me. What are we doing?
Coach, you be looking pretty serious. You be looking pretty serious over there. You was nice to her. But me and KT were like, she in the mode right now. She in the zone. She is clearly recruiting something. She is looking at some talent right now. We were like, let her work. That's why we didn't get a picture with you, Coach. We were like, let Coach Player, let her do her thing over here. It's awesome. Now, you got 1,000 books back there. During the moment of truth, we found out that you was a big time Madden player, but you was also a big time reader. What book you recommend all us to read?
Man, so many books. It depends on what you're going for. One of the most recent books I love, Above the Line by Wnba. Love the book. If you're like into sports and athletics, read that. Most recently, I read a book about it was Kendrick Perkins' book.
Really?
Man, it was so good. I didn't expect what I got from his book, but it was great. The Color Purple's out. That's one of the best books ever. I have the autobiography of Malcolm X, one of the originals. Like I'm always reading.
On the road trips, are you reading a lot?
Man, right now, when I travel during the summer, I'm reading. When I'm traveling now, like I'm usually watching somebody play somebody recent, like some sort of scouts going on right now. So I'm doing a scout. I had the Texas Tech scout literally yesterday. So I was like head buried in that for days. And so, but in the off season, it's book. And I'm always saving what I'm reading. So Will Smith's book was great. Like that book was actually really good too. Grant Hill has a really good book. It's kind of all over the place, man.
You just gave us like 6 or 7 of them. I'm gonna have to watch this show back and write those down, from Kendrick Perkins to Grant Hill, Will Smith, all of them. Hey, Coach, last question before we get out of here. 2024 is the year of the Mamba. That's something that KT and I coined it. 2024, Kobe wore 24. So this is our year for everybody to step up and have that Mamba mentality, and we're gonna take 2024 by storm. But we're a storytelling show too, and we want to hear all these great stories from somebody like yourself. So give us that moment. As a player, as a coach, it don't matter when, but you rose to the occasion and you took that thing to a whole nother level and you became a Mamba.
I'll tell you, I was, when you're in college, you're a part of a system, right? Like it's like you're a car and you're like the transmission, but somebody else is the steering wheel and you have 4 tires. Like all parts need to work together for the car to run well. When you're a pro, you're not that. You're getting paid. You want to win and get paid, but you're there to get paid. And so I remember transitioning from being a part of the Baylor car to being a professional. And then I just like went Mamba. Like I'm talking, I was in the summer. It was the summer. I was back home. I was waking up every morning, shooting 1,000 shots, going and running, lifting weights, getting back in the gym later, shooting another 1,000, hooping with some guys every night, and then waking up and doing it again. And this is literally like no cap. This is every single day. And after that season was over, after the summer was over, I went to Portugal. This is my first year back, and I had a 40-point triple-double. And I didn't. What Russell Westbrook is doing is amazing, because that was the hardest thing. I didn't mean to do it. Like I didn't set out to do it. I set out to win, but like having a triple double with that many points was like, now thinking back, I'm like, wow, like that's crazy, because like people got to make shots. Like you can't the rebounds and points part is like, okay, cool. Right. You can't make people finish assists. Like that's the part that like is kind of up for chance. But like when that happened, I was like, no, I earned this. Like this money was made last summer. And that's when it kind of clicked for me, when I was, really locked in. And that was like an incredible, that was the labor. That was a fruit of my labor. And I could see that then. Yeah,
I saw you was dropping like what you averaged 39.9 overseas. I said, oh, she was a monster. I ain't gonna lie, I wish I could have saw you play overseas. You went nuts.
Crazy. It was crazy. But I'm telling you, like the work I put in, I hadn't hooped for 2 years. I was at Maine the 2 years before that, so I wasn't hooping.
That's right.
So I had to do all that to I was afraid of failure, So then I OD'd to make sure like there was no way. Like, y'all gonna have to see me because I quit my job. I had benefits. This gotta work. And that's how it ended up. But I was committed to it though.
Yeah, you took it out on them, Coach. You said, "Oh, I'm gonna give y'all this work." Hey, all right, Coach. Well, I'm about to give KT this work, Coach. Coach Player, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show where KT and I do a little bit of one-on-one, and you are now officially calling all the shots. Earlier, we played Two Truths and a Lie, but now we're about to play the Sports Life Talk version of Would You Rather. So the rules are super simple, Coach. Both KT and I, we're going to go 3 rounds. We're going to give you a pitch each round, and whichever host you select, that host will get a point. The first host to get 2 points, or of course, the best out of 3 will win this episode's game. And right now, I'm like Drizzy Drake, Coach. I'm going back to back. You hear me? I'm on a 2-game win streak, and I'm feeling myself. Oh, I'm stanky. All right, let's go. Let's go. Here we go, Coach. Round number 1. Now, Coach, all right, you know what? I'm going to shoot my shot anyway. I'm going to give you, Coach, the head coaching job of your dream. I want you to think back on that day when you first started coaching and you said, you know what? This is where I want to be. This is the school I want to be at, the team I want to coach. I don't care what level. And not only will you get that appointment, but you will have an illustrious career. You will retire there, Hall of Fame, and your name will be on that court. Or
coach a player that needed guidance because no one gave them a chance. They make it to the Basketball Hall of Fame, and then their speech tells you they wouldn't be there without your love and guidance.
I'm going B. Jones.
Ah, yeah! Let's go!
Because, Coach, you're one player, but with a long career at an institution, then you get the opportunity to, like, coach a lot, like, touch a lot.
And you're going to win champion. I mean, you're going to be a Hall of Fame coach. Probably going to be, $10, $20 million in there for you tucked around.
Well, you can't put the money in there now, B.
You moving to go.
No, I said it after the fact. I said it after she
selected. You already won, so why keep adding shit to it? Come on, man.
Hey, I'm still not a player, but I crush a lot. All right, here we go. Round number 2. Coach, I'm real big on this one. I'm real big on promoting the brand, promoting women's basketball. So I got Netflix, and we got a film crew coming out to Stillwater. We're going to be on campus. We're going to follow you. We're going to follow the Hannah Gustus. We're going to follow some of the players. We're going to follow y'all in the classroom, in the weight room, on the court. When y'all crying after the games, there's going to be a camera 6 inches in y'all face. And when y'all celebrate after the amazing buzzer beaters, we're going to have it all on tape. We're going to film it and we're going to put it on a Last Chance U style documentary telling the OSU story brick by brick, play by play. Or
I'm in trouble because that was just awesome. Would you rather host your own book club? And it's going to be on Oprah's network.
Ooh.
Okay. Where you bring in college coaches from around the world. Of course, you're going to interview them, get to know them better, but you're going to introduce a whole new audience to reading books and women's basketball.
I'm going with the book club.
Okay. I'm sorry, Coach Horton.
Business like that. This is crazy. Read some books and get low.
Yeah, you trying to brush your teeth in the cameraman right now.
I'm not going.
All right, Shonda Rhimes, cancel the show. All right, here we go. We got Oprah. Yeah, y'all got Oprah. Y'all on the old network. All right, let's go, KT.
Okay, on our show, which you can watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central Time, we have a segment called The Drop, where B. Jones turns into a shoe guru, and he presents a pair of shoes that he feels are worthy of your financial donations. So, Coach, for round 3, we stop talking, and we let our sneakers do the talking for us, okay?
Right.
So, before the show, B. Jones and I, we both picked a pair of shoes that we felt, a player would wear. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to count down from 3. And I need for you to say, hold that sneaker. Once you do that, we're going to show you what we brought today, okay?
Okay.
All right, so 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker.
B, I got 2 pair here, and I'm just going to go with these and wish for the best. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to.
Shattered backboards, Coach.
What we doing in them?
This right here just for you to rock. You know what I'm talking about? You could be on the sideline coaching. You're not going to hoop in these. These ain't hooping shoes. Kevin got some shoes over there you going to hoop in.
You can hoop or you can just wear them. Somebody might be talking noise to you one day and you just got these on. You got to give them their work.
But mine, y'all heading up to Lawrence, Kansas, and you got on your...
Gotta go shatter.
Gotta go shatter back, boys. Hey, play on, player. Yeah! And still, that's 1, 2, 3. MOTS. Let's go. Hey, Coach Player, would they let me in the arena with this joint when we come up there?
They'll let you in.
Hey, I know.
Now we're not telling you got something else in your pocket. You ain't coming up in there. We ain't playing this.
I know I'm gonna have this at the table at Garage though. I know we're gonna have some peanut butter burgers. And we had this belt right there next to us.
B. Jones, you know what? You know how early I said I want to be a player?
I
don't want to be a player no more.
No.
All right, y'all, let's go. Hey, listen, we talked about the past. We talked about why you fell in love with basketball. Your story's incredible. And now we got to tell them what the future holds, because the title of the show is You Got Next. So, Coach Player, in your own words, what's up next for you? What does the future hold for Coach Jhasmin Player?
For me, love where I am. I am where my feet are. I think what's most important for me is to continue to grow as a ball coach. I want to be the very best mind in the game of basketball. And I think when you look at basketball minds, sometimes everyone thinks they look a certain way, and it's not like me. I want it to look like me. I want, when you think about, the Phil Jacksons or whoever, like the Gary Black, whoever, I want it to be me. And so I'm doing all I can every day to grow. And I want to stay, like, no matter where this game takes me, I want to stay level-headed and relatable to these kids. Because if you can't relate to them and you can't communicate with them, then we can't get through to them. So then what are we doing? We're just using the game of basketball for profit when it's not for profit. You can use it to change lives. And so that's what I want to do it for. But in the meantime, I want to be a really good X's and O's guy. Really.
Well, Coach, I don't know if it's just because Kevin is a good job of identifying assistant coach talent, but when they come on this show and say, be where my feet are, they gone. They finna get promoted. we promoted. We got 7 coaches promoted on this show that sat right where you said and said the same exact thing. All right, Coach. For those who are watching this show and they probably saw the orange and black colors, real quickly, Coach, tell us 30 seconds. When KT and I get up there to Stillwater, what are we gonna see out of this OUSU team? This version of Cowboy basketball, Lady Cowboy basketball.
Hey, JC Hood coaches hard. She keeps them together in a way that I've never experienced before. So you're going to see a group of girls who work really hard. They have a common goal, and it's to fight for each other every single time, fight for the orange and black every single time. You will never see them not compete. And I can guarantee that they're going to dive on the floor. They're going to blood, sweat, and tears. They're pouring it. We're going to hit a lot of threes. We're going to make a lot of threes.
So, B, we still got to go to Stillwater? I don't know if I
got to go to Stillwater.
We coming.
You can go, B. Jones. You and your own.
We still got Maya. And we got Kennedy. Kennedy's Can we say her name? Can we say her name? She signed already. Okay, all right. I want to make sure she signed, because we got in trouble for that before, Coach. Can't say the recruits' names until they sign. But I know Kennedy. And y'all got some other dogs coming in that class too. So we got to go up there, KT. Yeah. If not this year, I know for a fact we coming next year.
Come. We'll show you a great time.
I guess. What's that?
The burger's on me.
We going in like 2 or 3 weeks. This episode gonna air before we make it out there, bro. We coming. Forget that. All right, Coach. Do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Oklahoma State women's basketball. It's been fun. Like I'm here yesterday. It's what, January 11th. We played Texas Tech last night. It was huge. We got us a win here at home, so we protected home court. So the family here in Oklahoma State, and just my family, the people that I love the most back in Texas, everyone knows who they are, but like just family. And everyone in this game who's just trying to make the game better and just change lives. Like this podcast, this is great. Just the people on here, the voices that we get to hear, and just it's women's basketball. And so the platform is huge. The platform of women's basketball right now is bigger than it's ever been. And it's because of spaces like this.
Well, thank you, Kevin. I'm about to cry.
Well, because you're a weenie. That's why you're going to cry.
Y'all better quit playing with me. Goodness.
Coach, I almost forgot what I was going to say when she said that, B. I called you a
weenie.
All right, Coach. So this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call out the person that you think should have next. Okay. So, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who you calling out? Who has next?
Chandler Prater. She's on our roster here. She has a story of resilience that is one that she probably shouldn't have at her age, but young players need to hear Chandler's story. And so I'm calling out Chandler Prater. And if y'all need help getting Chan, I got you.
Well, Coach, we're gonna depend on you to help us out with that one, because y'all know how y'all do us up there at OSU. But Chandler Prater, you are officially on the clock. Tell them that you are up next. Your ticket just got punched, and we can't wait to get you on the show because you a Mamba, and we heard you got a great story. So that one is on deck. But Coach Jhasmin Player, you got next. You an icon, Coach. You a legend. You a trailblazer. Hey, you a representation of so many good things. You an awesome human being, an amazing coach. You are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. Oh my goodness. Don't want to be a player no more. Let's go. Let's go. Thank y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that show. I loved it. I love you. We love you. Stick around. Don't forget to connect with us, tap in with us on our social media platforms at SportsLifeTalk, all one word. We drop content every single day. Coach Player, I tell you, we working hard. We're going to bring y'all 180 episodes in 2024. That is our word, and our word is bond. Make sure y'all following Coach Player at The Player Way. She got I'm telling you, great story, great content. She going to feed y'all. She going to feed y'all. Now, I'm talking about that good stuff. That good stuff that's gonna go to your soul. And if you want to be on the show, make sure you hit us up. Go to our website, sltugotnext.com. We are looking for Mambas all year long. And if you got a story and you truly feel like you are up next, smash on the nomination tab. Tell us a little bit about yourself, what makes you special. And KT will give you a call and audition you for the show. Don't forget to take You Got Next on the road, wherever you are, because I love listening to the podcast myself. You can listen to the smooth, sultry sounds of the mouth of the South or the velvet tones of the head coach KT. Whether it's on Apple, whether it's on Spotify, wherever you download your podcast, listen to us in the gym, in the kitchen, in the classroom. It don't matter. In the locker room, you can have You Got Next there dropping you some amazing stories. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this episode. We got to grow this thing. This is our year, and we are out here. Stop playing with us and start praying with us. It's on you. You the real MVP, y'all. We need y'all right now. We counting on y'all. 10 toes down. Let's go to work. KT, let's get out of here, man.
Well, B. Jones, that's the way players play all day, every day. I don't know what else to say. You know what that's from, right? That's Biggie. Oh, B. Jones, you messed me up on there. All right, Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Thank you guys for having me. And whatever y'all need from me, you know my number.
Hey,
be careful what you ask for.
Work it, baby. Bigger, faster, stronger. Now that don't kill me. Can only make me stronger. Let's go, Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better. And keep dreaming big, y'all, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest hut in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just
just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah. If you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking sports life, talking this.